Hey, so hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was, uh, mine was exactly how I expected it to be. We'll just put it that way. Mine was exactly how I expected it to be. I won't elaborate. Uh, but I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I cooked. I was gonna roast a chicken because there's just the three of us, you know. And I was like, no, a turkey. Ugh. I like turkey, but not enough to eat it for like more than a day. Um, and once it's not fresh anymore, like for like that day that it was cooked, I don't want it. I don't fucking want it. Uh, it just tastes weird to me. Um, but I was gonna roast a chicken, and so I'm leaving work Wednesday afternoon, and I'm looking for a chicken, a whole chicken to roast. I'm like, why can I not find any chickens? And the one lady goes, there's a whole bunch down there by the deli. And I was like, no, not rotisserie chickens, a whole chicken for me to cook, a whole dead raw chicken. I did. I said, a whole dead raw chicken. Um, and she goes, I don't know. So, one of the coaches or team leads, or I don't know what he is. They switch shit every fucking day. He goes, what are you looking for? I said, I'm looking for a whole chicken. And he goes, a rotisserie chicken? I said, no, a whole dead raw chicken so that I can cook it. I said, I want a dead raw chicken. And he's like, well, let me see. So he scans. Because the chicken was empty. I guess everyone had the same idea that I had. Was, a turkey is just too much. I don't want to eat this shit for a fucking week. And, I'm just going to roast a fucking chicken. So they didn't have any chicken. He even went into the cooler and looked to see if he could find, in the meat cooler, to see if he could find me any chicken. And there was not a single fucking chicken to be had. So I was like, well, fuck. What am I going to make? So I'm standing there for a second. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to make a pork tenderloin because I don't do anything traditional anyway. Our tradition used to be, okay, this was our tradition when we lived in Oklahoma. This was our tradition. Thanksgiving wasn't Italian. It was Italian. It was garlic bread, lasagna, spaghetti, salad, shit like that, That was Thanksgiving dinner. And then Christmas, you know how they have Christmas in July? Well, we had July for Christmas. Christmas was a cookout because in Oklahoma you can do that. And even if it's cold, you can still do that. Because you're mean, you're crazy, and you do shit like that. But yeah, we used to cook out and have like steak and baked potatoes and corn on the cob and, grill all this. We used to grill outside and shit. Potato salad, just summer picnic foods, whatever. But since we moved here, Dad not being able to chew anything, we haven't done it, and we haven't done it. So it's been a long time since we've done our traditional meal. So yeah, I cooked a pork tenderloin and it was delicious. And I made some sweet potatoes and some baked beans. And what else did we have? Some biscuits and some stuffing. So yeah, that was kind of traditional. But yeah, that pork tenderloin was so good. And of course, Dad couldn't eat it. even though it was literally melting in my mouth. He said he couldn't eat it. And I was like, okay, I just cut it with a fucking butter knife. literally cut it with a butter knife. And it was melting in my mouth. It was so tender and so delicious. And no, but he couldn't eat it. He couldn't chew it. It was too tough. Oh, okay. I just cut it with a butter knife and it literally just like melted in my mouth. I didn't even have to chew it. I was like swallowing it. It was delicious. So anyway, we had that, and then my son and I baked. I bought some stuff to bake cupcakes. Well, then I couldn't find any cupcake pans. I bought the liners and everything, and I'm like, where the fuck are all my muffin tins or cupcake pans? You know, because my mom, she did all that shit. She baked and baked and baked. So I don't know where the fucking pans are. I don't know what happened to them. And I looked everywhere. I couldn't find them. And I'm like, so where are the fucking pans? So we found 2 cake pans that were square. They weren't the same size. They were 2 different sizes. So we made 2 different size devil's food cakes and we frosted them. It's fine. It was delicious. It was really good. And again, I let my son do almost all of it because I wanted him to really get some experience in the kitchen. I want him to have a lot of kitchen experience, or at least minimum. You know, he can read a recipe and follow a recipe and, you know, knows what stuff is for. These are measuring cups. These are measuring spoons. If you see a capital T, it's a tablespoon. If you see a baby T, it's a teaspoon. You know, shit like that. So yeah, that's. But anyway, I just wanted to check in and tell everybody, hey, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I really didn't either. But we're not going to talk about it. I have nothing else to talk about. So I will check in with you another day. Perhaps. I don't know. Y'all know I'm flaky as fuck. You don't know the next time you're going to see me. But anyway, I'll check in with you guys another day. And hey, there's 11 of you now. And that's like really fucking cool and awesome. There's 11 of you now. And I appreciate all of you. And thanks for coming. Bye.